Hi everyone, it's Erin from the Provincial Farmhouse. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be doing some farmhouse thrift flips. We're going to be using IOD molds and stamps for projects today. Let's get started. We're going to use the Village Market mold, the Fleur mold, the Vintage Textures stamp and the Crockery stamp. And we're also using IOD's air dry clay. You can find a full product list in the description and all these products on our website, theprovincialfarmhouse.com.au. So here's what we're starting with. I've got this little craft blank, a little milk jug, a basket, sort of a box there, and a little wooden caddy. We're going to start with the wood blank. I started off doing a base coat of Dixie Belle's drop cloth, but then decided I wanted a bit more texture. So I'm actually using Dixie Belle's Latte chalk mineral paint with the Sea Spray texture additive, and I am stippling it and dabbing it on. I want this to show through just a little bit underneath the drop cloth, which we will apply again. While that's drying, I'm making up some molds from the Village Market mold. I'm using some cornstarch in my molds, and I am using IOD's air dry clay. I've used the little rooster out of the Fleur mold, the cow from the Village Market mold, and I'm also going to use the pig as well. And I'm also going to cast a couple of the really cute little wheat stalks too. Here I'm starting to arrange and plan my design. So I'm just sort of carefully laying it down to work out where I want things to be and being very gentle to make sure I don't break my molds because they are still wet. And I decided that I just wanted to have the three animals there. I just thought it worked a bit better compositionally, and that I'd position the little wheat stalks either side of the rooster. So I'm going to be gluing down my molds using a strong wood glue. You could use any sort of like PVA glue for this, just something that's going to make sure you hold your molds down. So I'm being very careful, flipping over the little cow, applying the glue, and then I'm going to use my finger to spread the glue to make sure that I've got it in all areas. Next, I'm carefully applying some more of Dixie Belle's drop cloth over the top of my molds, being careful not to damage the details. And I'm not going too heavy around the outside. I want a little bit of that latte to show through. Here I'm doing just a little bit of subtle wet distressing with the damp cloth. After applying Dixie Belle Satin Clear Coat, I'm coming in with Grunge Glaze and I'm working it into the details. I want to age this piece up and give it a real sort of a vintage feel. I'm then adding just a hint of Dixie Belle's brown Bestang wax to the edges. I'm then adding a bit of Dixie Belle's Anchor Silk Mineral Paint to the Vintage Textures Crackle stamp and adding a hint of that here and there. I'm then adding some Buffalo Check ribbon to the top. Keep watching to see how this turns out. Our next project is this cool little box that I found. It had some reed or something on the side to give it sort of a look of a basket. I'm using Dixie Belle's Latte chalk mineral paint over the entire thing, and I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this. I'm then casting the sheep from the village market mould using IOD's air dry clay and the cute little flowers from the same mould. And then I'm going to add some wood glue to the back of each one and attach it to the little box. Next, I'm coming in with Dixie Belle's drop cloth. I'm just getting a little bit on my brush and dry brushing and adding it to my molds to lighten the piece up. After sealing my piece, I'm adding some grunge glaze to the details. This is going to be a bit of a layered effect. I really wanted to draw attention to the amazing details in the molds and to those really cool basket details around the outside. Finally, I'm coming in with a little bit more of the drop cloth to lighten it up. Keep watching to see how this turns out. The next project is this sweet little caddy that I got. I already had some Latte sea spray mixed up, so I'm adding that to the box. It had some engravings on it. It must have been a company sort of merchandise piece, so I've covered that up with the sea spray and I will paint the entire thing in Latte. I'm then casting the sweet little flowers again from the village market mould, and I'm also going to cast the little rabbit from the Fleur de Lis mould. I'm then going to be gluing my castings onto the side of the caddy using the same wood glue. I'm then coming in with Dixie Belle's Mint Julip chalk mineral paint. It's a really fun bright green. I decided I wanted a pop of colour this time. I'm being very careful as I apply it to my molds because they're still fresh, and I'm stippling it and dabbing it on over the entire caddy. I think this would be really cute storage for garden tools or seed packets, so I thought that the green worked really well. When my paint's dry, I'm coming in with some clear Best Dang wax, and this is going to be a good sealer for my piece and also act as a base as I come in now with Dixie Belle's white Best Dang wax. I really want the white to catch the sea spray texture that's been created, and I'm going to carefully work that into the details of my molds. And then wiping back the excess with a cloth. You can use any sort of microfiber cloth to do this. Again, just be really gentle around your molds. My last project is this sweet little milk jug. I am stippling on some of Dixie Belle's Fluff Chalk Mineral Paint. I'm doing 2 coats of that, and dabbing it will give me an eggshell finish. I'm then sealing it so that when I come in with my Anchor Silk Mineral Paint here, I can wipe back any errors. So I'm applying it with a paintbrush, and then I'm very carefully pressing it against the milk jug, being careful not to shift it. Now, there was a few areas where the paint didn't show, so I'm just adding it back in that area and carefully pressing it back into place. Next, I'm adding some of the Vintage Textures Crackle stamp to the outside of the bottle to age it. I'm then adding a little bit of twine around the top and tying a bow. And here's the finished product. I'm really happy with these Farmhouse thrift flips. I love that little milk jug. I think the stamp just really makes it look so cute. The Village Market molds and the Fleur de Lis molds are amazing. I think this would be super cute hanging on a wall or up against a backsplash. My little basket here, I think it's perfect for some lovely florals or even some sort of kitchen storage. I'm really happy with my little green caddy. I think that the colour and the white wax go really nice together. Let me know what you think of these projects in the comments. If you like it, please hit that like button. If you're not already, I would love it if you could hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. You can find all the products that I used on our website, theprovincialfarmhouse.com.au. Thanks for watching.